find out in the distant sequel that came out 8 years earlier. The real sequel that came out 5 years later? Don't be silly, of course they don't tell you the name in that one. Yes, it is heavily implied that Tales of Fantasia is a distant, very distant sequel to Tales of Symphonia. And if you think about it, yes, it really makes sense too. The world, the spirits, the plot, the problems, the half-elves, everything. I believe so. Because it really, really makes sense. But that's that. Tales of Symphonia is officially done. Or at least the main game is. This project has a lot of up and downs, but all in all, I am very proud how this actually ended up being. It took way too long, to be honest. I mean, I'm not happy about that at all, but it's not much I can do sometimes, but yeah, I'm still very happy. Of course, the main theme of this game is racism. Racism and, well, being stuck in between. The elves, the half-elves, the humans being, well, rejected. Not allowed to be who you really are. Be yourself. In the beginning of the game, both Rain and Janus was hiding the fact that they were half-elves. And sadly, in the sequel, Dawn of the New World, things, well, with the half-elves has gotten better. But of course, the fact that you have two worlds now that are connected. There will be some sort of movement, I guess, in between those two. You have the barbarians of Silverant and you have the high level, or the high status people of Tetheala, of course. But I'm not gonna go into Dawn of the New World right now, I will do that later. Now, as I said, I am very happy how this actually ended up. And why is Salos naked? I never understood that. I know he's not naked, he probably got his swimming costume on, but still. That's disturbing, and he looks at me too, that's scary. This game, as I said when I started, is incredibly overrated. Also, as I said, it's overrated for a reason. This game is just fantastic. It was a great start for those who haven't played a Tales game before. The characters, all of them, incredibly lovable. The story itself, if you haven't played Fantasia, it is pretty original, for its time at least, and just the world itself, it looks amazing. For a GameCube game originally, I was kind of blown away when I first played it. It was something new, but also something familiar. And I love that feeling. That I haven't played the game before, but I can still pick it up and do well, you know? It's just... oh hey Kratos. It's just something magical about that, you know? But, of course, I don't think this game is perfect. No, not by a long shot. First of all, Lloyd, in my opinion, he's a good main character, but he doesn't stand out, in my opinion. He's kinda generic. He's your typical, yeah, young kid that's gonna go save the world because he got that one special item and now he's gonna save the world because he got the power to do that and that and that. We've seen all that before. Celeste did it before him, Reed did it before him, Stan did it before him, Kyle kinda did it before him, even though we haven't really done that yet since it's Japanese only for now, but we've seen all that before. So, even though I do like Lloyd, he is not really one of my favorite characters in this game, no. Colette, she had a lot, and I mean a lot, of potential. Sadly, they kind of wasted a little bit of it. Yeah. The plot started, of course, with the whole, yeah, she's the chosen, she's gonna go save the world and all that, and then they kind of just went back to the whole Fantasia plot. I do like Colette, and I really like her character development throughout the game, and you all know I love character development. But yeah, I think Colette would be a much better protagonist than what Lloyd is. Janus is pointless. sorry to say, Eugenius fans, but he is completely pointless. Every time there was, the only thing he got is the whole that he became friends with Mythos. Every time there was something about him and Rain, story-wise, you know, met their mother and all, it was always Rain that was the center of the thing. And because of that, I don't really feel that Genius was needed. Sadly to say, but he could just be a character in the background. He would still have the same impact to the story, to be honest. The only thing he got was he was Lloyd's best friend. He became Mythos' friend. He's a half-elf. And, oh, well, of course, he got the world's strongest fireball. We can't forget that now, can we? And because of that, Rain got a lot more character development. And she's a much better character than Genius, in my opinion. And of course, it doesn't help that the way the battle system in this game works, he is not really good. I'm sad to say, but there are gonna be more scenes here now, so I will continue this when I come back after this, because these scenes are still very good.
Grandmother, I'm home.
Oh, chosen one.
No, Grandmother, I'm not a chosen anymore.
Oh, yes. Colette, you have made us all proud.
Welcome home, Colette.
It's good to be home, Father.
I see. So, Kratos will travel with Darius Karlon wherever it may go. What are you going to do? Go back to Iselia?
No. We're going out to visit new lands.
We're going around the world to try and make it easier for half-elves to be accepted.
It sounds like you have a difficult journey ahead of you.
We can return to Iselia when we're tired.
We will always have a home there. Hi, everyone. I'm back.
Sheena, I'm so glad you're safe.
Congratulations, Sheena.
And don't congratulate me yet. A whole new world lies before us now. We have to inform everyone about the revival of the Igaguri style.
Yes, and for when Kuchinawa returns as well.
Yeah! Come on, everyone. Let's work as hard as we can. We're gonna make the village of Mizuho into a ninja clan to be proud of.
See, look what happened. It's all because the Pope opened up his big mouth and tried to banish me and stuff. The whole world got messed up.
Well then, Chosen One, what would you have me do?
We'll send an emissary of peace to Iselia.
Emissary? Who do you plan to send?
How about Sheena from Mizuho? She's already involved.
So the emissary of death becomes the emissary of peace.
I won't let you say no. Until you do something about the Church of Martel, I still have the rights of the Chosen, remember?
Alicia, I'm finally myself again. Time is finally starting to flow again from that night 16 years ago. You know what? I'm 28 years old now. Can you believe that?
Were you talking with Alicia?
Yes.
I just got back from overseeing the destruction of part of the mine. Now that that's done, we can rest assured that no new X-spheres will be excavated.
That's good to hear. What are your plans now?
I'm going to devote the full resources of my company to revitalization projects in order to build a new and better world.
I'll help too. I'm sure Alicia and Daddy would have wanted me to.
Are you really going to Darius Karlon?
If a half-elf of Crucius remains here, the other half-elves will have no place to live. As a surviving member of Crucius, I must bear the responsibility for what has happened.
I'm going to collect all the X-spheres remaining in this land.
And I will discard all of Crucius's X-spheres into space. I've dragged you into this until the very end.
It's okay.
It's time for me to go. Please use that sword to send us to Darius Karlon.
Goodbye, Dad.
Don't die before I do, Lloyd. My son.
Mom, Dad left. That was okay, wasn't it? For me to let him go? It was okay, right?
Lloyd, you wanted to go with him, didn't you?
No. I have my own path to follow. And Dad has his. And besides, I have a dad here already.
I see. Then I won't say any more.
Mom, I'll leave Dad's sword here beside you. Well, I'm off.
I don't know why, but that part with Presea in the ending there and the Kratos part always makes me teary-eyed. I may have given this game a lot of crap here and there, but the ending is beautiful. But back to what I said. Yeah, Kratos of course started as the mysterious mercenary. We didn't really know much about him, but we didn't really care because he was badass. And then we found out the whole traitor thing and the fact that he's Lloyd's dad. I really like Kratos because he got a very good backstory, he got good character development, and he's just all around a really likable character. Though, of course, most people hate him when he betrays the party and all that, and even more when you find out that, oh god, he's Lloyd's dad. But yeah, I like him. Sheena started out as a pretty blank slate. She was just there to kill Colette. But we also found out that she got a very sad backstory. She wanted to do everything to make it better. She wanted to make the pact with Volt even though she was very scared because of what happened. But the moment she got that pact with Volt, everything got better. But of course then Kuchinao had to come and ruin everything. And now she's about to become the chief of her village. If that isn't development, I don't know what is. Celos, I don't really need to say much. I said everything throughout this game. Amazing backstory, amazing character development. Yes, he betrayed us too, but for once, I don't mind. Presea, oh god, 28 years old. Poor Genis, he doesn't stand a chance, does he? But yeah, she definitely started out as a blank slate, but the more we learned of her, the more sorry you feel for her. The more you want her to become better, you know? And I really like Presea. She is one of the few characters that actually... Well, I was very impressed how they actually handled her story. And even though I didn't say the fact that I went to the X-Fair mine, I still show that scene, and I think that is one of the bigger turning points for Presea, because she learned to not hate on the X-Spheres, and even though they did kind of ruin her life, took so many years away from her life, and just all around, yeah, she got a good reason to actually hate X-Spheres, but I think she's gonna be okay. As she said in the ending there, she is becoming herself again, and time has finally started flowing. You will see in the sequel that she isn't really that different, but she is taller, so at least there's that. And then, of course, finally, we have Regal, Mr. El Presidente himself. Once again, started off really mysterious, just like Kratos, but then you found out that he also had a very sad backstory. Kratos and Regal, I think, could be very good friends, because they have a lot in common. They both sadly had to kill their loved ones because of the power of the X-Sphere. They both seeked redemption, though Regal didn't have a son. That would be kind of cool, but no. Instead, he didn't want to fight with his hands that actually he killed his girlfriend with. It's a sad story, but it's also very fulfilling the moment you get to talk to Alicia, which is where I really think Regal's turning point really started. But I'm not gonna continue babbling on too much now. We are done with this game now. You're probably getting a little bit tired of watching this picture, even though it is beautiful. If you picked Kratos though, Celos wouldn't be here, instead Kratos will stand there. And the reason for that, well, you'll find out later, because I have a lot of bonus episodes planned for this game. Of course, I still haven't showed most of the mini-games, like Red Light, Green Light and Uncle. I haven't gotten all the Devil Arms yet and defeated that boss, which will probably be the first thing I do. I haven't shown the EX dungeon, and I also promised that I would, yeah, the arena, of course. And I'm also gonna show off all these scenes in Flanor, though that won't be, I don't really have a planned schedule for those. They will pretty much just be popping up when I actually get to record them. Which, well, probably throughout the next year or so, they will be coming up one by one. I also decided that this file that we just went through the game together with, I decided that this is going to be the file that I use when I actually go and platinum this game. I'm already at like 50 something%, but I really want to because, well, this file is special for me now. And we did a lot of things. So it would be wasted to just throw that file away and never use it again. If you want to see the progression I've been doing, then, well, just add me on the PlayStation Network. My username there is the same as here, so shouldn't be hard to find at all. But that is really all that I wanted to say, except for one last thing. I've been saying this a lot throughout this game, but I think I should probably tell you now. Do you guys want to know how many times I played through this game? This playthrough was my 49th playthrough of this game. I'm not kidding. Hey, don't judge me! Remember, I was very sick for a while before I got my new heart. I couldn't do much. I was pretty much just playing games all the time. And this game was my favorite. So yeah, my 49th playthrough. One more, and I'm up to 50. Holy crap. But with that, I'm gonna leave you guys. So, next time I upload something for this game will be bonus episodes. I don't know when they will be popping up, but they will most likely next week or so, because I have a lot of Christmas shopping I need to do, so I will be a little bit busy. But that's that. So, of course, like always, I thank you all so much for watching and supporting me, and, well, for the last time, I swear, I'm sorry that it took so long, but I thank you all so much for sticking with me. So, until we meet again, take care everyone. I'm Pokefanoid, and I see you all later.